Hello and welcome to Official Xbox 360 Magazine's OXM report. This week we had a chance to interrogate Valve's Chet Falazek about what's new in Left 4 Dead 2.
There's a lot of underlying changes that everything's built on because we still want to have the same kind of balance and same kind of feel with the game as the original. We don't want to muck it up where all of a sudden it's this complicated RPG, or you can't just jump in with your friends when they come over on split screen or something like that. We want to keep that kind of purity there. But there's a lot of systematic changes that we've still been able to balance then, so the director being able to control the environment now and changing the way different maps lay out or sections of maps. New creatures that come up. The director can control the environment. So we have rainstorms that come in, fog, smoke. We have having him have the larger set of monsters to pull from, so can mix it up more. What we're showing now is one of the new uncommon common, and that would be the Mudmen. These are creatures that run at you, a little bit crazy of animation. They're a little bit squat down low, and actually in the swamp, in the water in the swamp. Sometimes they'll actually be almost underneath the water, so they're a little hard to see, and they'll come up to you, and as they hit you, they actually help blind you a little bit. They start cornering in your vision, kind of like the boomer does, but one at a time, so as more and more of them hit you and hit you more often, your vision kind of collapses. And then we're also showing the Spitter. And the Spitter has a denial of area attack, and he spits. We're pretty good at naming things pretty obviously, because we would like to think of what the survivors would yell if they saw it. And if the guy's spitting stuff at you, you're probably going to yell Spitter. And, or she. She, a female special, spits goo, which is burning and does damage on contact, and if the longer you stand in it, the more damage you do. So let's say you're going to try to camp in a closet or just hold up in a corner. She spits in that corner. You're going to want to flee that area because you're going to start taking damage, and she'll help you move. But also she restricts your movement by, if she spits in front of you in a hallway, around a corner, down a path, you have to wait for the goo to subside before you can cross. And one of the things we've always learned about Left 4 Dead is the longer you are in a section, the more damage you're going to take, the more chance you have to die. So her slowing your movement up means your whole party has a bigger chance of dying. And then on top of that, then we've added new ways to fight them, from the new sets of weapons to new melee weapons. We've got a chainsaw. All of this add up to this, what we like to have like strategy on the fly, where it's not your choices that you're making as you start the game, but as you continue, have been just expanded out even more, and you're having to think on your feet even more. And not just on the survivor side, but on the infected side as well, because now you have these combinations of Spitter, Charger, Boomer, Hunter, and who works best together. Well, you know, if the Spitter lays down a bunch of goo, a smoker can pull someone through it, and they're going to take damage. And it's all these things we're adding together that make this kind of really a big kind of step forward for Left 4 Dead.
And to find out more about Left 4 Dead 2, check out the latest issue of Official Xbox 360 Magazine, which is on shop shelves now.